darlings, it's Lindsay Flygirl VSG coming into you with my week. Hold on, let's not kill anybody. Week 125 post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. Sorry, I'm under an overpass, so it's a little dark. Also, this fucking thing sucks. I'm just not gonna tell you why. This camera, not the camera, well, the phone does, but the thing that holds it. I'm in my fiance's car that he's loaning me until after the wedding because I'm not allowed to buy a new car until after the wedding, which is fair. I don't want the car payment anyway. Okay, so I just drank a bunch of protein, you can see. So okay, so a couple things to talk about today. Started the 2-week pre-op diet. We'll just cover the stats. Started the 2-week pre-op diet at 301.2. Day of surgery is 291.8. Last week I was at 209.4. Today, and then I got up to 211 on Saturday. Like, I haven't seen 211 this whole time. Like, that's for regain. That's the all-time high. I weighed in today though at 204.6. So from last Thursday, I'm down 4.8 pounds. From Saturday, I'm down, what is that, 6.8 pounds. So very good news. It's been a couple of weeks, maybe 3 or 4, since I've seen that number. Come on, don't be a fucking dick. Sorry. I really don't have road rage, I swear, but when I have my signal on, you know, people are rude. Let's see. So yeah, that's a significant loss in a week. Even if we just go from the number from last week, it's a significant loss. So what am I doing differently? I'm definitely paying attention to my macros. I'm trying to make sure that everything is pretty evenly distributed. So fat, protein, and carbs are equal. So like when I look at my macros on MyFitnessPal, each should have about an equal percentage, about. So 33, 30, you know, like 33%, 35%, 31%, something like that. So I've upped my protein significantly from what I'm used to and have reduced my fat significantly from what I'm used to. So it's working, I guess. I've also lost, since last Wednesday when I did measurements, about 1.25 inches off just from around my belly button. So that's, you know, that's quite a bit in a week. So there's that. About my macros. I am 70 out of 80 workouts in for my WLSFA goal, since I've kind of shot the whole, I'm gonna lose 20 pounds. I mean, shit happened and the alcohol thing. So 2 out of the 3 goals for WLSFA are a wash, but the workouts are still good. I am, yeah, gosh, I feel like I'm in the dark, but anyway, I'm gonna drive and pay attention to the road. So, yeah, so the workouts are good though. I'm lifting, oh my gosh, I'm seeing so much definition. My back is really still bothering me, and I feel like my chiropractor says my back is actually quite strong, but my abs are really weak. And so I'm gonna do some research on some ab work to do, like when you have a bad back, like what's safe to do that won't make it worse, that will also help build that strength, because I don't ever do abs. I fucking hate them. Like, I hate a lot of things about fitness and exercise. I know it's a shock, but I really, 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 really hate abs. So I do them, but I do them as minimally as possible. And so it's no wonder that my abs are weak. Like, it's my own fault. I need to get on that though. So yeah, on the ankle front, still pretty bad, but I'm in a brace every day. It does help. I think it's helping. I think it's helping. I think I was inconsistent with that and giving it some rest, and so I'm trying to be better about it. Update on adrenals and thyroid and pituitary are things that I'm still testing for, but doing better in terms of what, you know, my people say. So it's coming along. I'm treating it with some homeopathic stuff, and yeah, it's coming along. I've been pretty stressed out. Just in kind of my personal life has been stressful lately, obviously with the car and some stuff in my relationship a trying month. And so that doesn't help. But overall, I feel I'm told that it's getting better and that I'm testing stronger in those areas. So I'm still working on those. Yeah, so I have kind of done a diet rehaul. So I think from a macro standpoint, I'm standing at about 1250 calories a day. Still really struggling with fiber. I'm supposed to be getting 20 to 35 grams of fiber, and I'm lucky if I get 17, and that's with a fiber supplement. So I don't really know. I'm doing about 47 grams of fat, 88 grams of carbs, and 119 grams of protein. And I'm trying to stay within 5 grams of on either end of those numbers. So, yeah, so far so good. I mean, I've certainly had off days. I've been doing this for about 10 days. And I actually put on weight and then dropped it. And 3 of those 10 days were like totally shot to hell. Like I logged everything, but yeah, it was like I had movie theater popcorn one day and I had a big fucking burger. I didn't have the bun, but you know, it was still like I ate all the burger. And I had salad instead of fries, but still, I ate the whole burger. Well, I guess not the whole burger, but most of it. Let's see what else. So the thing I really wanted to talk about today, other than just kind of a general update, is so I didn't go back and look through the last couple months stats, but I know that I've been as low as 197 this year and as high, obviously, as 211. So it's so dark. I'm sorry if you can't see me, because who wouldn't want to see me? I'm just kidding. So my weight has varied quite a lot this year, more than I was expecting. I mean, I kind of was around 202, 204 for a lot of that time, but it has varied. So here's what I've noticed. So and then last year when I was climbing, the same thing happened. So I've been able to kind of see within this range of weight this interesting phenomenon. And I'll be curious to know if you guys have this too. Anybody who struggled with regain, if you guys have had this too. I think if you're still in a losing phase, you won't relate with this. But there's a number, and it wasn't relevant to me on the way down. Like when I was on my way down and I was losing weight and I passed by these numbers, it really only hit me as I started kind of waffling back and forth between 200, 202, 209, you know, these kinds of numbers. But there is this weird switch at 205. 205 is the magic number. Anything below 205, like I am 204.6 today, and I feel like a fucking rock star. 205.4, and I want to fucking jump off a building. Like, I wonder if this will help. Get some light in here. All right, well, not really. 205 is a weird number. Weird only in the sense of like it's just a number. Like I'm one that I should be taking my own advice instead of like just don't attach yourself to the number on the scale. You are more than that. These are all things I know rationally, but emotionally there is a switch that turns off and on depending on what side of that number I'm on. So when I'm under 205, I actually feel like hopeful. I actually feel happy. I actually feel confident. I actually feel like I look kind of cute. These kinds of things. But when I'm on the other side of 205, and it could be just a little bit, when I'm on the other side of 205, I feel the opposite. Like I feel really fatalistic. I feel really scared. I feel really anxious. I feel a lot less confident. I feel a lot less attractive. All these things. So, yeah, I would be curious to know if anybody who's, had this regain happen to them and have gone back up. I know a few people in my immediate friend group who have had this. I'd be curious to know if there was a magic number and if that felt the same way or if it all felt bad or all, like it didn't change your perception of self. It certainly does mine. I mean, I'm still, as of today, 23.4 pounds up from my lowest weight. But you add another 0.4 pounds and it's like the whole world is going to end. And I'm depressed, and I mean, you know, I don't really show this a lot. I mean, you know, I show it in my videos because I'm pretty honest about how I'm feeling and how I'm doing and what my thoughts are. But like, you know, I'm not just like laying in bed and being like, everybody feel sorry for me, because I want to. I want to do that. But the second I'm on the other side of 205, I'm like, oh my God, I love everybody. Everything's great. Life is good. Even though it's literally ounces of difference between where I'm at now and, you know, like 205. But that's what I notice. Since I've seen 205 on either end a couple of times in the last year, I find that very interesting. I don't have an answer as to why. I'm not sure it matters as to why, but it is what it is, and it's just something I've noticed that just what I said. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm on my way to Canby. Oh my gosh, it's 3:15. How did that happen? Jesus. I'm meeting up with the Waffles tonight. They're gonna show me some website stuff, because, you know, they're good at that, and I'm not particularly, but I do have a lot of content up on my blog right now. I think I did a pretty good job with the blog yesterday. I used to blog a lot on MySpace back in the day. Some of you are too young to remember that. And I used to do these things called Hump Day Randomisms, which were just like random thoughts, and sometimes they were funny and sometimes they were stupid, and they were literally just like what was on my mind that day. Because I'm over this. I'm coming over here. It was literally what was on my mind that day. So dark. So weird. Oh, I'll put you back up here then. So, yeah, but I thought, you know, I was in kind of a deep space yesterday, so that's what my deep thoughts were about. And a lot of recipes so far. I put up like the 4 blogs I did for makingprogress.com a year or two ago. Maybe a year and a half ago. And I think she still has that blog but doesn't do contributions anymore. I'm not sure. And that's Andrea Mathis. But I liked those blogs, and I thought they were a good, like, who I am and a little history about me. So I put them on there, and then I've just been posting like a recipe a day. So you guys should check it out. It's good recipes. I have one for tomorrow for easy chicken parmesan. Yum. Right? So, yeah. And then Wednesdays, I'm going to try to do the randomisms and see. And then I'll probably put some stuff about fitness up there eventually. But right now I've been kind of food-centric, and, yeah, I'm going to try to do a YouTube and Instagram feed too, so everything will just stream through my blog. But if you guys don't know where it's at, it's www.flygirlfitness.com, and that's FLYE fitness.com. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty proud of it. It doesn't look great yet. It's pretty simple, but like, I mean, it has good content up for now. So I would love for you to check it out and let me know what you think. So anyway, I'm just babbling at this point, and see, somebody is signaling, and I'm awesome, and I'm letting them in because I'm not a dick. So just keep that in mind in case anybody wonders if I'm ever a dick. I'm not. Okay, keep it fly out there, you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.